people's best reactions to the Baku Grand Prix of 2025. Oh no, the season's over. Basically, how we feel. But yeah, let's get into it. So yeah, that's 2025 for you. I know, it feels weird. The season's over. I know. Um, is that basically our first and final thoughts? Yeah. Anyways, let's start with the race rating. Race rating. I'll give the race the. It wasn't the best Baku race. Mostly just because like the championship is wrapped up for the second year in a row, like already. So it wasn't like that important. But and the only thing, and it was just not much things to be decided. Like the only thing that was really to be decided was seventh place in the championship. That's the only real thing that got decided that day. And of course, I know we've been lacking on content this year, but we're still gonna have like our review of the year. Like we're still gonna be reviewing every driver. Yeah. Let's talk about George, shall we? He won second race in a row. Good way to end out this season and regulation. Um, yeah. A lot of people say this form has come way too late, but I feel this mostly happens to drivers. Like as soon as they lose the championship, they're just very good because their mind is just switched off of championship. All to be fault. To be fair, if USA didn't happen, I wonder what would have happened with this pace because like USA wasn't even his fault. So I'm actually like surprised. Like in an alternate reality, I wanted to know what the championship would be like after USA if he didn't retire. Because he's at 70 points, and that means he would have had like 55 or something like that. He still wouldn't have won, but he would have been like 55 points behind Manton, or something like that. But yeah, he's like 70 points behind in the end. Not as big as a gap as last year, but it's still pretty good. It's still like you know, for a guy who won like 6 races or 7 races, it's pretty far away. Yeah, but yeah, with the McLaren, it wasn't a McLaren 1-2 because Manson split that. Yeah, Manson got second, of course, ending the season very well. He's won the championship. He literally doesn't need to do anything else. Basically, how championships are like, if you win the rest of the season, you basically have nothing to do. But Manson is the guy who still wants to win every race, of course. Like, who wouldn't want to win every race? But yeah, although he won the championship with it, he's probably so happy that he doesn't have to drive this car anymore. Because, like, it wasn't the best car to win a championship. Like, he definitely benefited off what he did in the first half of the season. Being able to win, like, those 4 races in a row. And then McLaren kind of locked in the second half of the season. So he kind of got so lucky that he was pretty good in the first half. So yeah, he definitely got lucky there. And yeah, also something that was pretty special was Mario's final race with Jones. If you don't know Mario, it's not gonna be racing for Jones next year. He's gonna be racing for Arson Sarston. If you didn't see it, watch our video. Shameless plug. Yeah, shameless plug. But yeah, he had his final Jones race. It was a pretty good race from him. He started sixth and he finished fourth. So, and normally this season we haven't really seen the best of Mario. Like he's gotten only like what is it, 3 podiums to his name this season. So yeah, it definitely wasn't the best season for Mario this year. Hopefully next year it can be good. Regulation change. But yeah, he's had some really good years at Jones. Fighting for the championship in the first 2 years, winning in 2022, being the basically the first drivers champion. And yeah, 2024, and 2025 haven't been his best years. Like, he hasn't won in a what? He hasn't won since, like, 2023. And I would just love to see him win again. Like, like, I, we'll talk about that maybe in the review, but has he even had that many chances this year to win? And yeah, Jones has really kind of come close. But yeah, Arson, Sarston, they need a reg change definitely because like they start like this might be just remember delusions, but they started the season. I thought they'd be winning, but I didn't even realize they're literally the only team in the top four that didn't get a win. I forgot that Mark got that win, his first win. So literally, although Arson Sarston finished third, they didn't win any races. And this is actually the first time in their of them being a thing that they haven't won a race. So this year technically the worst year of all time for them. Although it is, because this is literally the first year that they've ever finished third. And normally, like all the other years, they were either first or second, but they finished third. And yeah, they hopefully they'll be good next year for my sake. Who else finished in the points? Oh yeah, Mon in there. We're not sure about if he's gonna stay at Ford, cause yeah, only scoring 92 points over the season when your teammate won the championship, like, it's not good. He's still like making like the biggest gaps between teammates in history. So it's just not good enough. It's just not good enough for Mon. Like, he just needs to do better. But I don't think they're gonna give him a chance because he had 2 seasons doing poorly, and he just hasn't changed. Yeah, it's a strange thing because like a lot of people forget now, but he literally won his first race before Manson in that Ford. And then when 2024 came, Manson just won everything. Yeah. But yeah, Jade scored points the first time that I think BMW scored points in a little bit, apart from like sprint races and stuff. But yeah, they had a good little race. Them and Sart scrapping for 7th in the championship. They managed to do a pretty good job. Kyla got 10th, so 2 people that haven't really scored in a while scored. Dragma, I thought he was going to score, but he didn't. He got I think 11th. Like I don't know how Dragma fell out of the points, but I guess Kylo was just too strong. And yeah, pretty much that is it basically. Um, that's it for the season, of course. We're gonna of course do our driver ratings for the entire season, and I think we're gonna do team ratings as well because it kind of changes depends on like different teams. Like, we're gonna be ranking drivers and team performances. So yeah, stay tuned for this one for that. But yeah, the season's done. Next year is a regulation change, so next year is gonna be hopefully pretty exciting. Hopefully we do get a championship fight that's a bit closer than this one because let's be real, this one wasn't really that close at all. But yeah, anyways, we'll see you guys soon.